Hello, everybody. Welcome back to LABRISH. Hope you're well. Thank you for waiting. We wasn't around yesterday, but we're back again today. We're back. Let me just go on Instagram as well.
There we go.
Hello, Instagram. Hope everybody is well. Hope you're good and everything like that. On this, what are we? Thursday? We don't usually do a show on a Thursday, so it's a little bit of a treat. Do you know what I mean? And make it up for yesterday and stuff. But thank you for joining us. This is where we talk about our favorite reality TV shows, and at the moment, we're talking about Celebrity Big Brother. And this episode, we're going to cover episodes 2 and 3. But before we get into that, allow me to reintroduce myself. I am all things sugar and shade Sade. Hey. And I'm here with...
I am Nana, aka the Black Fairy.
Yes. And everyone say hi in the chat. Let us know who's here at the moment. Make sure you book the like button. Get involved in the conversation, leave your comments, replay gang, leave your comments too. We do read all of your comments. Seriously, we really do. And get involved in the chat, guys. Want to know what you think on everything as well. And subscribe to your Aunties Can Never, subscribe to Nana Evans.com, and hey, it's Sade Salami. And make sure you're sharing this, guys. Share this with like-minded people. More shares, more likes, the more you'll be able to see us, I think. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. The more part of your life.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We can grow our little family. We have Shayla in the house, Aaliyah, Sarah, Gilda, Adama, Lily, and Marsha.
Hi, guys. Hi. And guys, as well, we've got our next episode coming up after this, Nana? Or straight after?
By about 5. It's loading.
5. Okay, cool. So, 5 o'clock today, we'll have our next episode of our main pod. And at the moment, Auntie AK is away. She's away having a great time, actually. But we have Mariam Sunshine covering for her for the month of March. Trying to say too many things at the same time. So she's covering for us, and we're celebrating International Women's Day. We're talking about Usher and him visiting Russell Simmons. We talk about Kelsey Nicole and her questionable best friend-ish, not enemy side behavior. And also talk about Gwyneth Paltrow too. Like, she was saying some things about stuff she's inspired by Black women. But yeah, it's a long, good, healthy, funny conversation as well. So as soon as that premieres, make sure you guys watch that too, and leave comments for us. So yeah. Celebrity B. No, that's not even B. There's too many B's. CBB.
CBB. But when we premiere the episode as well, we are in the chat with you guys.
Yes.
So, get involved in the same way. Talk about what we're talking about, and we can respond and carry on the conversation. And that was really fun last week when we were doing that. That was.
It was. You was trying to incite some stuff. I remember. Trying to start a revolution. So yes, Celebrity Big Brother. We're gonna start with episode 2, guys. Nana, what did you think of that episode? Do you remember the episode?
This was just like them getting together. I guess it was the day after, more chats with each other and getting more of an insight into who everybody is. I can't think of a one word, but I don't like it when people have their representative for too long, and that's what it was feeling like. It was all very fake. Yes, that's my word, fake.
Fake, okay.
Yeah.
Mine is caca. Because what the actual hell? Gary, he called himself a bunkle, a bad uncle.
I've never heard
silly
of that,
noises,
but it can go on a t-shirt though. I like
it. Okay, so I've got this episode starting where Louis and Sharon reveal themselves. Basically, they reveal themselves to the to everybody. Actually, everyone's like chilling first of all. I just got a note that Sharon don't look real. She don't look like a real person.
Sharon's looking so frail. It actually is a little bit scary for me. I don't know. I don't like it. Wasn't it weird though how the episode started? Because we went back to the first night.
Yeah.
What we had all seen. I don't remember them ever doing that before. I was very surprised. I was like, have I got it on the right episode? What do they usually do that? They go back.
Yeah, because it's not the show is not, it's like 1 day out or 2 days out, isn't it? Like, because they do recap. I think so. Because I don't know, it's weird how they do it. I haven't actually worked it out yet properly. But we saw the clip, the beginning, we saw that on Big Brother's Little Brother. We saw it anyway. Do you know what I mean?
So that's what it, okay.
So we saw it then, and then yeah.
Makes sense. Okay.
Yeah, so it was like a repeat. You're absolutely right. It was a repeat. Okay, yeah. So Sharon and Louis are revealed. Louis basically talked to Zizi, and he was just like, "Oh, you know what it is? I just didn't know who you were." I think Zizi asked, "Oh, you know, Ring of Fire? Do you know what I mean? Like, what's going on?" In a kind of playful way, and he was just like, "You just didn't know who he was, and also it wasn't up to me." Do you know what I mean? I was just the assistant. I was just Sharon's assistant. I was just like, Louis.
Throw her under the bus, boy.
Like, honestly, he ran and bowled her. It's like, strike out. Like, not. It's just, yeah, that was a bit weird. And then I think we see Ekin-Su talking to Sharon and Louis and talking about, like, what's the best advice, and Sharon's just like, you know what, you can't buy time. Just do everything that you want to do. I thought that was kind of sweet. Yeah, good, helpful. Yeah. What do you think about Ekin-Su at this moment in time? Because she is trying to do like those kind of deepish conversations and stuff. Like, are you buying it? Do you think it's like, no?
I'm not honestly. This feels like her and her team have gone through each person and she has a tactic for them. And it's not really ringing true. I think she really should just be herself, but she's playing up to something, and I'm just not buying it.
No.
Each question she poses feels like she has like 50 questions in her head, and asking old people for advice just because you're young just feels really, really insulting. If we're not having a proper conversation that leads there and then they start giving you gems, I just think it's just bullshit, because why are you going to listen to them? You don't know them. It's bullshit. She was bullshitting, and the advice that Sharon gave is actually good advice, but why is she going to listen to you? Because you haven't actually built up that relationship yet. It's just a thing that people would do with old people, and it's just like, let's have some genuine conversations. That's what BB is about.
But do you think it's
time she's gone down in my estimation? I'm seeing her playing a game. It's a bit annoying.
But do you think that, sorry, that's supposed to be that. Do you think that like she's just trying to bond? She's trying to like, you know, kind of find her place, like, and she doesn't know necessarily, because I can imagine, yeah, if you're kind of like an awkward person, like, what do you say? What do you say to Sharon and Louis? Like, it's just not everyone has the knack of being able to have like a conversation or be, do you know what I mean? Like, or know what to say to people. So that might have just been her like, okay, they could give me some advice. Also, she is, you know, talking about her being isolated and that sort of thing and everything like that. So no, you're not.
I think it's all a bit of a game. Like, I think she knows what, like, she's coming in there like, oh, the damsel, and no, you just ask them questions about themselves if you're genuinely interested. Like, and why should they feed into her? Why should they be giving her advice? Like, what type of relationship have we established yet? So ask them questions. Ask Sharon what she likes to do. Like, ask Louis the same. It's just not genuine. It's just like, no, Ekin, you're being fake. Like, this is really annoying. I want to see real stuff going on.
Okay, fair.
She can bring me back though, but she's 50 points down.
She's 50 points down.
Yeah.
Seriously. So yeah, so they get their bedrooms. They get into the bedroom. What's her name? Not Lauren. Is it Lauren? What's the one that? Lauren.
Yeah,
She's
Lauren.
sitting on the bed. Who told her to sit there? Because Lou was just like, nah, up.
So rude.
That's mine. He said, that's mine.
How can you turf somebody?
She's a grown woman. I swear she's in your age group, yeah? I swear, isn't it?
I would think, no, he is senior to her. Definitely.
Yeah.
But what would they be? Maybe she's like late 40s, early 50s.
Oh, okay. So she's
70,
older.
So he's, he is our senior, but that was harsh. I was like, no, you can't talk to me like that.
Absolutely not. Like, no, absolutely not. And because you're talking to me like this, I'm not moving. Like, serious, I'm not moving. It will be different. It will be so hard for me to move. Oh my God. I don't even know what you'd have to come up with. Big Brother might have to tell me to move because that was so rude. Even Gary came over to him. Yes. Hey, Michael. Even Gary came over to him and was just like, what do you call it? Like, what did he say? He was just like, yeah, that was a bit strong.
Yeah.
It was a bit strong. Just like, he's just like, oh, she knows I'm joking. No, you weren't joking.
No smile on his face. I was literally like, and that is out of order because you wasn't smiling. You just dismissed her from the bed that she had picked. Like, why should it be you? And he also said like that's mine.
Yeah, like, he said that's my, like he's supposed to have that, and it's just like no.
Yeah, no. I wasn't on Louis. Louis' behavior is proving to be exactly what everybody says Louis is. Like, controlling, dismissive, an arsehole.
Rude.
So that was horrible. Yeah, rude.
Yeah. Seriously. Sharon obviously revealed that she has her own bedroom at this point, and Ekin basically was helping her find her room. She didn't know where it was and everything like that. But I feel like Ekin is doing a very like I don't know too much about the culture, but from what I follow a couple of Turkish people on TikTok. But they have like a similar culture to us.
Huh? Yeah, I grew up around Turkish people.
Yeah, so they have a similar kind of culture. So they're helping like older people like with their stuff and everything like that and be respectful and stuff. So I'm just like, I don't know. Like I wanna hold some grace for Ekin. I really do. But she did. It was very sweet for her to help Sharon. Do you know what I mean? With her bags and stuff like that. Because anybody else could and they just didn't actually. There's a bit of a conversation. I don't even know who she was talking to, but Sharon was talking about that she moved to America when she was in 1975, and I was just like, wow, weren't even born. Like you've had a whole life before I was even born.
She's 71. She's been about.
Crazy. But she was feeling very guilty about the choices that she made as well. There was a conversation with this is where what's it called? What's his name? Gary, talking about that he's a bunkle, a bad uncle. Louis asked him about Meghan Markle. He was just like, oh no, he hasn't met her, and then proceeds to talk about her. Do you know what I mean? And he basically he insinuates that it was like Kate, Harry, William, they were all a gang, and then Meghan comes and they're not a gang anymore, basically. And it's just like, really, this is what you've been sent to do, right? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
this is what you've been sent to do.
But also, maybe I'm just one of those people, but if somebody had told me this story that he was saying, for one, you haven't met the person. So the first one I'm going to be like, how can you actually judge them when you haven't met them? You've not been in a room with the four of them to even say that she was the common denominator that like split them all up. And then I'd also question, how many times have you even met Harry? How many times have you been around Harry and his brother and your niece?
Yep.
Like realistically, to be like they were a crew, you don't actually know. So this is all speculation as well. And then lapping it up, it's like, where's the critical thought in this? Like, really,
Yeah.
he's saying, I've never met this woman before, and he has an opinion on it. That's like, well, I'm not going to take your word for it, am I? Because that's going to be the
At
same as
all.
mine. You don't even know.
Yeah. You have no idea. Absolutely no idea. At some point, oh God, Gary Cacals. Cacao. That's his thing. He called himself, I think he was in the diary room, and he called himself the CEO, the Chief Entertainment Officer. And I was just like, you know what? I've realized you're just David Brent. Like, that's who you are. You are David Brent. You're Ricky Gervais. You're David.
Yeah,
That's who you are, and it's not cute. It really isn't. I just don't really like it. Louis talks to David, talks to him about being famous, and like this is where David was just saying to him, like, look, I don't give a shit about what people think about me. Do you know what I mean? And then Louis had the cheek to say, you can't prejudge people. Just like when you literally just prejudged him, but you're right.
Yes,
It's ridiculous. It's really, really bad.
That's the thing. Like Louis really is an arsehole. And he flip-flops with whoever he's talking to. So can we really get an insight into his true opinions? Maybe when he's sitting there with Sharon, we're getting an insight into who he really is. But he's two-faced. And I feel like Simon had called him two-faced before as well.
Oh, really?
On one of the shows. Yeah, but he's two-faced. He doesn't stand for anything. Yeah, I'm rude.
Yeah. He's like a snake. He's a snake. He is
an absolute snake. Yes.
Yeah.
Jordan says Sharon may be trying to get her reputation repaired. Last time we saw her on US television, she was being totally aggressive and dismissive of a Black woman, which led to her being fired. Hey, Mercy. Yeah. I think she is. I think she is trying. Like, this is, you know, a way, but I don't know. Let's see. I don't know if this is going to really work for her.
I don't know either. I think she's not going to be there long, and that's a good thing. Yeah, that's. I was just like, that is her only kind of saving grace, really. That's the case. So yeah, I can see you. I think you even referenced this conversation from the first episode because of the Reddit streets or whatever. But Ekin Sue and Fern have a bit of a conversation, and Ekin was talking about how she tries to hide her vulnerable side and everything like that, and like she doesn't trust a lot of people, and that she's actually really quite lonely. Do you know what I mean? Like, and she's finding the whole fame thing like super overwhelming and stuff. And they had a little bit of a heart to heart there, which I think was sweet. I think that's the role Fern is gonna play, like mother, basically. To everybody. And again, I think like looking at what the the very limited knowledge that I know of Turkish culture, this is very typical. This seems to be very typical that, do you know what I mean? Like if I'm upset, if I want to talk to someone, it's better I talk to an older person who's going to bestow some sort of wisdom on me and, do you know what I mean, make me feel a little bit safe. So maybe that's what she's trying to do. I don't know.
I think I just feel it's so strategic to go in there and spend moments with them because they are the most famous ones in there. They're very popular. And you'd know that quickly, especially with Fern, quickly you're going to get a really good conversation out of her because she was a presenter. She interviewed people. It's like even how it was set out. I was just like, yeah, Ekin's smart anyway. I just wanted a bit more realness from her. So watching it, I was like, oh, this wasn't the moment that I thought it was. Actually, it felt a bit fake again. Like I thought it may have been like a real vulnerable spot. Like maybe Fern had gone over to her and then she just let it out. It just didn't feel that real.
Well, you don't think that
she is broken. I believe her that she has all of that. But they're like things that you know can reel people in. I'm not convinced.
I don't know. I just thought like, because obviously who's staying up all night and watching that live, not doing that. Do you know what I mean? But they have to edit it down. Like that's I don't know. I'm holding space for her. I'm gonna hold space for her. I like Ekin. I like Ekin more than I think I do.
I like her. I do like her. I just think she's good at this, and maybe the why I'm being hard on her is she's playing this quite well. And it's not that I want Zizi to play it, but I just know Ekin is she's just playing it really well. And it's annoying me a little bit that she is doing this. Okay. I don't think it's what the social experiment is about, but I understand it is also a game and fame is there. So I get it.
Hey, Sarah.
Sarah Reed says Ekin fan club here, Sade. Yeah.
Yeah, us together. We see Lou and Zizi, they bonded a little bit over reality TV at bedtime. And then Levi reveals that he has 8 children with 7 different mothers. 7.
Boy.
7. 7. He's 65. He was talking to Marissa.
I didn't expect it. I don't know why. I just didn't think that was a part of his story too. I didn't know that he had that stereotype as well. I was like, oh my God, Levi.
Levi has been busy. Oh my God, he's been busy.
Mercy says, yes, he does. I met 4 of them when I lived in Battersea.
Oh, wow.
CJ says Levi is a typical Caribbean man. I didn't say it. I'm just reading.
I don't know if that's typical.
Mercy says the last one is under 4 years old. He's a busy man.
Oh, you know what? This is
wow. Oh,
you know what? I was shocked, yeah. But then I was just like, my own family, yeah. My dad had 7 kids. So is my mom. So my mom's got 7 as well. And so is my stepmom. Do you know what I mean? So it's just like different generation, maybe. I don't know.
He had one just the other day though, Sade. Like he's
but my dad had he had oh shit. How was when my dad actually passed when he was 65 and his youngest was 10 at that time.
So wait, was his last?
Yeah, 10. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So like, okay, not the same, but like you'd put them in the same category. Do you know what I mean? Not exactly the same. We put them. It's about
yeah. So but your dad didn't have 7 by 6 women though.
No, 4. Wait.
Alicia says, "Leave Uncle Levi alone." To Rastafari.
Alicia's having it.
I mean, I know. Literally, I have an uncle who has 22 children.
Jeez.
6. Yeah, it's 6 women.
Okay.
I mean, but yeah, he is old. He's over 100 now.
Jeez.
Yeah. My big uncle.
No, my dad had 5 women, 5 wives. Say 5 women. Different times, not all married at the same time. 7 children. No, actually 8 children. I'm not gonna lie, because 1 passed. So 8, yeah.
So okay, not far off, Levi. There we go.
Not far off. Yeah. Not far. So I'm just like, it shocked me. Then I was just like, relax.
I was just like, bro. I was surprised. Yeah. And Marisha's response made me laugh as well. I like her. Yeah, I'm a fan.
I like her more now. I didn't know her. I sound like Louis. Didn't know her.
We didn't. Never clapped eyes on the chick ever.
At all. But yeah, it's a lot. Yes, Dabby, it's a lot. Yeah, my family's a lot, bro. It really is. Zizi, we see Zizi in the diary room, and she basically kind of gives her first thoughts on Louis, and she was just like, yeah, Louis may have put me in the danger zone. I feel like he is the danger zone. Do you know what I mean? And he's got a lot to say, and he's not going to hold back on his opinion, and she's got it spot on. Do you know what I mean? So yeah. And actually in the after show, Yinka, who she used to co-host, and I think they're friends anyway, Zizi and Yinka co-host Unapologetic together. She was just like, this is her, like she's a really good judge of character. Do you know what I mean? So she's just weighing people up and stuff. So yeah. Okay, cool. On to last night's episode now. Might as well go.
Yeah. Nothing else took place in that episode. I think that is pretty much it.
It was kind of dry. Yeah. So any thoughts for last night's episode in terms of what word you would give it?
I'll go with optimistic. Yes. By the end of it, I was feeling optimistic actually about the prospect of this show. So yeah.
Okay. I was more like foolishness. Because of the horse riding thing, I just didn't. It was so cringy.
I thought that was jokes. It reminded me of when I was a kid. Me and my brother used to do that a lot. A lot, yeah. It was one of our favorite games. So it made me laugh. I was literally like, "Oh my god!" And David cracked me up.
Oh, David! Oh, David!
Yeah,
he was doing a lot. He wasn't doing a lot today. Yeah. He really wasn't. Okay, so the episode started where Sharon's in her, showed her in her private room in the morning. Levi was getting up doing exercises. He was doing yoga. He was meditating and everything like that. And I was just like, this is why he's got. This is how he stays in shape. David, who was he talking to? Maybe he was talking. No, Gary. Sorry, this is. Maybe he was talking to Fern. I can't remember, but he was talking about how his mum and dad. No, him and his sister. So Kate's mum. Were multimillionaires in their 30s. Do you know what I mean? That really annoys him.
I feel like it was Fern, I think it was Fern.
Might have been Fern, yeah. Yeah, it really annoys him about how people call Kate a commoner and everything when, his dad was a painter and his mum was an accountant. And I was just like, well, from the royals' perspective, like, they are commoners. We're all commoners from their perspective.
When this is, I hate it when people don't like pick up on it when they're in there, because I really was like, so is nobody gonna say, but those jobs are really common. Like that's actually like the height of middle class. So he was just allowed to say that. I was literally, and a middle class person can be a millionaire. Like it was just really that it's nobody gonna pick up on this.
It was
we're just gonna let him chat shit for fun.
Wow. Yeah, basically. She's giving him space to speak. Do you know what I mean? Like she really is. What else happened?
Reflecting really at that moment, wasn't he? Like being like, I'm a millionaire.
Yeah. He was. And I think he was trying to show that the family is tight knit when they're not. Do you know what I mean? It's just like, we're like this, and I talk to my sister and I don't think you do as much as you're saying. I just don't think so. I think you might have been excommunicated, in fact.
I feel so
you know what I mean? And then you've got like maybe one rogue official in Kate's camp is just like, you know what, we need to do some good PR. You're going to do a covert operation for me, and this is your mission. And if you do it right, then you'll be back in there. That's what I think is going on. Because
I mean, you could have summed it up perfectly. That probably is exactly. That's why he can't stop talking about how she's so about her family, and it's just like, all right.
Every second. Louis was talking about why did he say that? No, that was, what's his name? Coulson was talking about how he only had one day off in like 12 years. I was just like, brother, what the hell? This is not to be celebrated.
I know.
It's not to be said. You think so, Mentexa?
Sade is onto something with that theory with Gary and the Royals. I think so.
Man. Might be. Ekin does ask the question, though. What did she ask? Ekin, she was asking the questions that we want to know. That was my note, yeah. But I think Louis said something about Brittany working. He said yes because Marisa was saying that she didn't get X Factor over, or not really anywhere in the States. And what do you call it? Lou was just like, yeah, I was on it for like a couple of days. And like, I saw Brittany, I worked with Brittany, and you know, she's not all there. She had earplugs in. But then it's just like, he tries to backtrack what he's saying. He's just like, no, I like her. She's good. Sorry, but sir, was she there?
Or not? Exactly. And that's what I wanted clarity on. I was like, oh, maybe we're going to get a good story out of Louis at this point, like something. And then maybe his mind went, oh, no, that's a bit too real. Like, I actually can't step on that one. But he did say she wasn't all there. That's
multiple times.
Yes.
And Marissa asked, oh, was someone telling her what to say in her ear? Which I loved that question. So on it, but he's like, no, earplugs, so she couldn't hear. But then I was thinking, like, that is correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but I'm pretty sure that is common with people who have autism. Not saying that she does, but you know what I mean? Like, it's a sensory thing. So it's just like, because things can become overwhelming, it's like dulls the noise basically and helps you concentrate. Apparently, but so maybe it was that.
I mean, it could have been that she may have been feeling like overstimulated in that environment with the crowd and everything, but also she's not just performing in her comfort zone. She actually has to speak up, judge something. Like, it may have just been like, and she also may be like, I don't want to talk to Louis, and I'd absolutely understand that. Yeah. I don't want to get loads of food, like, so physically.
So true. It's so true. Oh, Sarah Reed is saying, no premature, but sneak peek is out. Okay, with handcuffs, need you. Oh my god. Okay, cool. We can do sneak peek, so let's do that. We'll get to enter this. Cool. Okay. Yes, I'm here, Sarah. So Gary and Fern, they continue the conversation. Fern also asks about Megan. Oh, maybe this is where she's saying, maybe he said it again. Like, he's just like, he hasn't met her. Yes, this is the second time, because he said he hasn't met her, but I doubt I'm going to meet her because I've been very vocal. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? And Fern was just like, you know, William must be furious now because, you know, the whole weight of everything is on his shoulders. And I was just like, Fern, I want you to be black girl friendly. I really, 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 really do. So I was just really intensely walking this. I was looking for signs. Seriously, where are we going with this? Do you know what I mean?
This is the beginning. The end of this conversation, Fern is 100 points down for me.
Oh, mate. So Gary then says he thinks that they should take away their titles, meaning of Harry and Meghan. Fern does not agree with this. She kind of was just like, it was like the no was so internal, but she was stopping herself. Yeah, she was just shaking. She didn't know what to say. And then Gary's just like, you know what? I'm a Tory at heart because I love job creation. I'm just like, no other party creates jobs, no? Okay, fine. And then Fern's just like, oh, poor Mr. Sunak. About all the stuff that he's dealing with at the moment. And then Gary, and we talk about this in our show. Seriously, so make sure you watch it when it comes out. Gary was just like, he's not the leader that we want, as in Richie Sunak. He's thinking more David Cameron and Trump. Fern's just like, you don't like Trump, do you? And Gary's response is, the world is in a safer place with Trump in it. Fern is, she couldn't even stop herself. Like, what do you mean? Like, if he has the nuclear codes and like Putin does something, he's gonna retaliate in the uncouth way and all this kind of stuff. But yeah, and I was just like, here you have it, guys. Propaganda 101, political agenda 101. Like, I just couldn't actually believe like this is how deep we're going so quickly, and this is his mission, right? Do you know what I mean? And it's just like, also as well, this is the thing of like, these are the conversations that some white people have, and they will have them in your presence. They're not for, these types of people are not for you. They're not for you at all. Do you know what I mean? So they will kiki with you, but he says, as he said, in his heart, yeah, that's what, do you know what I mean? That's the side of it. Yeah,
everything he said about Rishi, you know, he just one short of just being like, we shouldn't have he probably would have said a racist term, but an Asian man running the country, he wanted to say that. Trump being the safest thing for the world at this moment in time is crazy. And Fern's just doing facial reactions. I'm like, what type of foolishness is this? Like, so you have no opinions. You have nothing to say to him. You're just going to let this man wax in front of you. And all you're going to be like is, you don't like him? Oh my God. When are we going to get to know who Fern is? Like, when is she going to step up and literally be like, I agree with this, that, or the other? To me, if you're not shutting it down, you're a part of it. So she's an agent as well. She facilitated him having that conversation and spewing all nonsense without any other opposing views. So that means that you agree. Yeah, I don't like her. And about poor Rishi. Rishi is far from poor. And all of the scales, like, he's far from poor. Like, I was like, nah.
Absolutely.
No, I liked you for a day, basically.
Bro. Yeah. I think she still might win, though. I'm not gonna lie, but
yeah, she probably is.
Yeah, I don't like it. Yeah.
Jordan says Trump is completely unhinged. If he returns, he wants a doomsday scenario because he is old and wants us all to die.
Jesus.
I mean, the fact that Trump is even on the cards to return. I used to say that to just piss the girls off. just get a reaction. But the fact that Americans are actually making this happen, to me, is nuts.
It's crazy.
It's wild. But, you know, what can you say? People like him. Yeah, Sarah Reed says, I find Fern shady. I do.
Yeah.
I do as well. Yeah, I'm not trusting of her.
Yeah, this is the thing. This is what I'm saying. This is why you see these types of people in the workplace all the time. In society, all the time, just in general, all the time. Do you know what I mean? It's just, not trustworthy at all. Random note, they played Tyler Walter in the background. I thought that was really cool. I really like that song. And then we have Marisa and Zizi have a bit of a conversation. They're talking about relationships. Zizi's basically kind of saying the same thing about, like, as their career has increased, their relationships have gone down. Bearing in mind, Marisa's actually in a relationship right now, so
yeah,
I kind of didn't know where she was going with this. And then
it's only 8 months. It's an early relationship.
Like, show him that you like him. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's gonna be watching this like, oh, do you not like him? I don't know, mate. And yeah, she was just like, yeah, you know, she's actually even considered open relationships in the past. And Zizi's just like, nah, I'm hella jealous. That's not gonna run for me. So there. And then Fern and Gary, is this them again? Yes, it is. Yeah. Gary asked her about what happened on, like, this morning. Fern's just like, listen, or, you know, haven't been there for 15 years. Didn't know it was that long.
Nor did I. I was so surprised.
Yeah, seriously. So she was just like, look, I can't say anything. Like, it just wouldn't be right. And Gary is just like, well, there was a rumor that he was coming in here. And then I was just like, oh my God, is everything scripted? Is this what this is? Especially between them. Fern's just like, well, if he came in, I might have to leave.
And can we get more?
Yeah, exactly.
Can we get more? My thing would be, why? I didn't know that you two didn't get on.
Yeah, exactly. Like, what do you mean? Who? Which Philip? Seriously, it's crazy. Yeah.
Patience is bad.
Oh, patience, man.
Why are you calling Gary a fool? Some of the things he said about Meghan is true.
He doesn't
The other
know
day,
Meghan.
the other day, was it 48 hours ago? Patience also told us that Prince William and Princess Kate are doing a good
Oh,
job. They're good
okay.
people. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, well, you know, by Gary's own admission, he doesn't even know Meghan. He has no insight. He has not given us anything that we didn't already know. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So I feel like he just stopped talking about him. It's just like, imagine like riding off the coattails of your niece. Disgusting. He should be embarrassed. He should be ashamed of himself. Flog himself, I think. Then they, for some reason, decided to play a game of X Factor where they had Louis as the judge and everyone performing for Louis. I didn't like it. I didn't like the position of it. Like performing for Louis. I'm just like, who is this guy? He's not anything. He's just not anything. He's a rude old man. You guys are playing. He's just looking at them like little wannabes. Like, do you know what I mean? But yeah.
Yes, I didn't like that either. I mean, their jokes, I guess they got to fill in their time.
True.
They got to fill in their time. Yes. Aaliyah says, I found it pointless.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes.
Then we see Sharon's lair. So she has like not just only a bedroom, she also has she has a living room as well. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Has Sharon got shares? Or did she help bring Celebrity Big Brother back or something?
I don't know how she managed to get this royal treatment. Because I don't get it. I don't get it at all. Why they even decided like Sharon was going to be some type of royalty.
Is she like the pinnacle? Like, I don't know. Like, I can't speak for like, you know, the average British public. Let me say that. Like, is she like this beloved? Like, I just don't.
I don't think so. I really don't. I'm like, nah, it's not her. The only person I can understand getting this type of treatment would be Holly Willoughby.
Yes.
I could understand because that's a coup for one. We ain't heard from her since she just left this morning. Like, so that would be something to have Holly on the show. Sharon, who gives a hoot about what Sharon thinks about anything? Like,
at all.
Who cares? She ain't even been on our TV in time. Like, nobody cares. So
and to be honest, sorry, just to add to that, to be honest, like even when she was on X Factor, it was a question mark because what are you talking like? She always had a. Did she win ever?
No, she never did. Like you may as well have had like Cheryl Cole and made her queen. Like they're pretty much the same type of. I don't know. I don't get it.
Yeah. I don't get it either. Yeah, Shayla, exactly. She's getting paid 500k for 5 days, apparently. It's just insane. Insane. Well, you know what? If you can get it. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, you might as well, innit? You're not going to turn it down, are you?
No.
And someone was just like, we have to have Sharon. We have to. Patience.
My aunties, I love you both. I don't like Meghan, period. She doesn't like black people. She's only using them. Oh. I don't know if she doesn't like black people, but she definitely is using us. Yes. that's factual.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that part either. Okay, so so Sharon talks to Gary in her lair, and basically, you know, Gary starts talking like, you know, he doesn't want to be the black sheep of the family. I thought we got rid of that racist term, by the way. But anyway, he's like a normal bloke married to, you know, normal bloke. What did he say? He's a normal bloke, and his niece just happened to marry well, and that he's not celebrity. Sharon's just like, you know, why is it I don't believe you then? Do you know what I mean? Like, and she does say to him, like, you know what? I think you're really insecure, you know? And he's just like giving it the old, yeah, no, but this is just me type of thing.
I loved that she came back at him. Because him saying, like, for one, that I'm just a normal bloke. So then when they call your niece common, that was a problem. But you've just contradicted yourself already. And then to be like, I'm just doing this. I don't want fame. I want people to know who I really am. You want to be famous.
Yeah.
Like everything he said in his plea was absolutely a lie. I'm glad she was like, I don't believe you.
Yeah.
I was like, that's good. Yes. A bit of honesty.
A little bit.
What?
You know what I mean?
Yes. Smidgen.
Yes. Seriously. Mauricia, I can never say this girl's name right. Oh my god.
Mauricia. Yeah, no, you said Mauricia.
Yeah. Mauricia and Levi had a bit of a conversation, and she kind of revealed that she's dealt with racism her whole life, and that her dad went to the first integrated school in the US. And Levi also kind of was talking about, he was part of the Windrush generation, talks a little bit about that. They talk about him being a Rasta and saying that, although he doesn't follow it to a T, do you know what I mean? That kind of thing. He kind of still holds some of these beliefs and stuff. I think that Mauricia, sorry. Oh my God. Mauricia.
Right. Oh, now I'm getting it wrong. Somebody say, are we even pronouncing her name right in any way?
I think different people are saying it differently in the house as well, which is throwing me off. And like, I think she's really pretty without any makeup. Like, she doesn't need to wear makeup at all.
No, I love her freckles.
Yeah.
I like her, I really like her. I'm turning into a fan.
Yeah, serious. She's all right. I think she might be a bit too much for me, but she's all right. Ekin-Su again. Sue with Gary, and she was just like asking the questions we all want to know. Where's Kate?
Where's Kate? I love that she just said it like that as well.
Just like, where's Kate? He's just like, you know what? He's like, oh yeah, I have opinions about this. That no, he has a process about this. That if something is announced, that he'll give his opinion on it. But like obviously she hasn't really said a lot about it and everything like that. But Ekin's just like, well, I hope she's okay. Like, do you know what I mean? It's just like, yeah, she'll be back. She'll be back. Of course she will. Do you know what I mean? And it's just like, okay, but where the hell did she go? Because you're not saying it like she was just in the hospital, that she's recovering. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you're on script properly, those are the things that you need to say. Do you know what I mean?
Taylor, thank you. Kate's uncle don't know shit.
Exactly.
He don't know what he knows as much as Ekin knows, as much as the rest of us know. Where is Kate? It's a simple, Kate's at home recovering.
Yeah.
It's a very simple answer. Like, you don't need to fluff about it. It's just she's home. Or she's in hospital. Or where is she? About she puts her family first. What's that got to do with anything?
Exactly.
Where are the chickens?
You know what I mean? You could even say, like, I don't even know why all this speculation is. Like, it's really, do you know what I mean? Like, you could throw it onto them. Like, why are you so curious about this thing? She's had an operation, she's resting. Like, please, like, leave her. But no, he couldn't even do that. It's a shit uncle, isn't he?
Shit. He did say he finds it hard getting a hold of Kate. I think it was earlier on. He spoke about he finds it hard, like, like Kate. I think it was like Kate doesn't always answer his calls, or he doesn't know. He doesn't have Kate's number. I know that for sure.
Yeah, no, absolutely not. And I think the mum is probably not really answering his calls either. Do you know what I mean? I think that's a problem. Okay, so then they have this race day where there's horses, owners, and jockeys. Yeah, I literally just can't. I was just like, owners. Don't like that one bit.
The hierarchy of it all is fuckery. I'm just watching the race. Like, I hadn't even thought about the levels of it. Yeah.
Horse. Why is Zizi a horse being ridden by Bradley? Why could seriously?
I didn't like that. I didn't like it
at all. And I noticed all the older folk were owners. So Fern, Gary, Levi, Louis, like, do you know what I mean? That's what they done. And yeah, they ran a terrible race. It was just like they literally had to, it was in these horse suits, for those that didn't see it, it was in these horse suits. They had to gallop over these you know, hedges, these low hedges. They're on their knees. Yeah. Like and they had a jockey on their back. And they had to go around this assault course. It was so cringe. Like I couldn't really look at it. But then I thought it was over. And it wasn't over because David couldn't even get over the first hedge. He couldn't get over the first hedge. And you can see David was trying to encourage him.
David has zero strength. Like I was literally like, so what? Why have you got those legs for? Literally, like, why can't you carry your own body and crawl through this assault course? Like, it was crazy.
But it was like
that was mad.
Is that really because I had to like I had to act it out to see what the problem was, right? Do you know what I mean? Someone awful. Like he literally couldn't get his knee over. Is that what he's saying?
He couldn't crawl. Like literally, he started crawling and then he got out of breath. And I'm like, David, what? So
they're trying to humiliate these folks. That's all they're trying to do. They're just trying to humiliate these folks because they'll say, Aaliyah says he's got nice legs, but they aren't functional.
Like, and they look like they'd be kind of powerful. Like I was very much like, what? I don't expect you to be as fast as Nikita. Obviously, he's a dancer. Like, he's going to be super fast. But come on, bro. Everybody had finished and they're waiting for him.
They were waiting. And they did not stop the game until he had gone through it. So he had to go through absolutely everything. Oh my God. And then at one point, Nikita taking the piss. Nikita, who won, by the way, then gets a carrot, puts it in front of his face, and then he starts sucking on the carrot.
Yeah.
Just not what I expect.
No.
No. I was just like, oh my God. So yeah, he finally gets through the course. I don't know how he managed to do it, but he finally managed to do it, get around and stuff. And as I said, Nikita, along with Levi and Lauren, win, and they actually win a party and they can bring a +1. Lauren picks Louis, Nikita picks David, Levi picks Ekinsu. Didn't like that.
No.
He should have been.
I didn't like it at all. Like,
I'm just like, you trying to pick your next baby mother. That's what you're trying to say.
No, I would have liked for him to have picked one of the blacks in there. That would have been cool. And he seems to actually spend time talking to Marisha as well. So
yeah.
But yes. Yeah.
Didn't make no sense. Didn't understand it. And then Sharon, because she's got her privileges, gets to go anyway. Yeah. So then we see Sharon talking to David this time, and asked him how old he is. He's 30. Can't lie, thought he was younger, to be honest. I thought he was much younger. I thought he was like early 20s, 24 maybe.
I thought about 24, 25. Yeah, I was surprised that he was 30, definitely.
And she was talking about his no trousers, and she was just like, you know what, I was shocked he had no trousers on, but I understand that that's how you feel better that way. And I thought someone briefed you. Someone in that diary room said, Sharon, can't say that. He's got the right to wear when he wants to wear or not want to wear. So you have to pull this back, Sharon. You got opportunity to do it. And that's exactly what she's done. She's done it really well. And David just talks about, like, do you know what I mean? Like, we shouldn't prejudge, but obviously everybody does it. And it was, again, a dose of honesty. That's actually very true. And that he wasn't shocked that he was picked. And do you know what I mean? Like, he was okay for it. People think that he's always dying for attention, but actually that isn't the case. That actually he's just a regular kind of guy anyway. I think Sharon bought it. Do you know what I mean? I think so. I didn't believe it. I think he's an attention seeker. Like, I
think it's ridiculous for how loud he is to not be like, I like attention. And it's just, you can stand in, I like attention, and people get used to me and they join in with it as they get to know me, and we have a vibe. Like, you can just own your personality. It's like we're not lying that you're loud.
Yeah, exactly.
That's not a lie. Like, you literally walk into a room and it is, hi, I'm here. Like,
Yeah.
you like attention.
He's shouting all the time. He does make a note that he does remark that the space that Sharon's in, he's just like, oh, this could be your home. She was just like, yeah, it could be, actually. I'm just like, again, they've gone to every length. They talk to one of her assistants. What does her home look like? Don't worry, she's gonna feel exactly at home. What does she have there? We'll do that. I feel this is part of the convincing. She's gonna feel.
Somebody on production is a super fan, and they couldn't wait to be able to get Sharon in there. Like, it's weird because I don't think that's a public. We don't care
at all. Seriously. Bradley's in the diary room and he's talking about how he likes his housemates. I think I like Bradley.
Yeah,
I think I like him. Yeah, I think he's cool. He, in terms of the ones that he called out, he said that he loves Fern, like she's like his mother and listens and stuff. He likes Marisha,
yeah.
hopefully Marisha, because she hugs him. The label of black women again, but okay. Ekin Sue, he loves her because she cleans. And he also did mention Gary and said like he's a funny dad joke type of guy, so that was cool. He did get distracted by a stain on the sofa, which I thought was interesting, but yeah, there was that. Ekin and Marisha, they talk as well, again about relationships, and Marisha basically tells her that my partner's like a full English and everything, and she does say to her like, no, Ekin brings up like, do you think that men should be more into you than you are into them? And she's just like, yeah, of course, like why not? And Ekin was just like, yeah, it wasn't the case in my case. And like, so Marisha's like, what happened? She's like, oh, he hurt me. okay, think about it now. It's a little bit, but she had to say something.
I know, but you see the she's just playing a game. I can't even fault her on this. She's just playing a game, and I just want her to play it a little bit more genuine. That's it. Just a little bit more. But yeah, I mean, the drip feeding the Davide story, we're gonna get the full bit when she needs to win. Then we're probably gonna get tears and how she's dealing with her heartbreak and how this has really helped her, and we're gonna get all of that. And it's Ekin, it's cool. It's all right.
Yeah, true. Louis in the diary room, basically, he was just saying, oh, it's not so bad. I was really scared to share a room and a toilet with all these people, but actually, I'm okay. And then he said he really loves Ekin Sue. He really loves Lauren, surprisingly. I didn't see that coming at all. And he said he doesn't really dislike anyone. So there's that. We next see Sharon and Zizi chatting. Zizi doing her bit now. Zizi just, she goes straight into it. Like, she's single mother. So she's not a single mother. She was raised by a single mother and her grandma. And she really wanted to be an actress, but she fell out of love with that. And that actually around the thing that we was talking about the other day, like her going to District, that nightclub, and not being allowed in, her and her friends, one of them because they were too dark, the other one was too big. She started talking about black women and also colorism and those kind of issues, and she was just like, yeah, people got into it, but sometimes my delivery, they don't really like it and stuff. And I think that's where her and Sharon connected, because it's like that whole kind of like, people not understanding, being misunderstood essentially, and being opinionated and that sort of thing. So yeah, I feel like they bonded a little bit in that, as much as they could, to be honest. Yeah,
I think so. I also don't think Sharon would put her up directly.
She couldn't.
No, I think Sharon understands that would look terrible, especially in her last sacking was because of how she treated a black woman.
Yeah.
Like, but yeah, I did think it looked like they were getting on.
Mm-hmm.
And I liked that she wasn't nervous in talking to her. Like, it literally is just Sharon Osbourne. Like,
Yeah.
she ain't
Yeah.
that great. She's just an old, frail woman who
Mm.
looks like she needs a bit of love. I'm not sure about Sharon. I actually am a little bit worried for her.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening there. But like, do you think that Zizi was strategic in her answer?
Yeah.
Do you think
Yeah.
I think so too.
I think she knew exactly, like, yeah, this is the angle to get her on. She's bolshy, opinionated. We're going to be able to understand each other when I share how I am as well.
But then also, I mean, like, also as well, like the fact that she would know that if Sharon put her up, the negative effect it will have on Sharon. Because I think she.
Yeah, and even Zizi mentioning like racism, colorism, what it's like to be a black woman, like all of that. It's like she's reigniting because she's an old woman, like just so that you don't forget.
Yeah. This is it.
Yeah.
This is it. Okay, so the winners, they get a party. They start dancing to Pony, Marisha and Zizi. They're dancing a bit. We see Bradley, Fern, Zizi, and Gary in the hot tub. Gary gets in the hot tub fully clothed. Fully clothed. He's got all his clothes on.
I'm not getting in a hot tub with Gary. To be fair, I'm not really doing a hot tub with any of these folks, you know. I'll find my time and I get in there alone. Like, it just feels a bit gross.
It does feel a little bit. And then the party's over. Then they all have to go sit down, and we see that Sharon has to reveal who she's nominating, essentially, to face the public vote on Friday. And all of obviously the housemates there watching this while Sharon's doing this live. And yeah, she basically picks Gary. She says she doesn't feel that he's very comfortable, that she thinks that him being in this situation is really tough for him. He's an oddball, and she thinks that he's insecure. And again, I think she was briefed. I think it was just like, this is not what I think. This is what he's told me. Like, do you know what I mean? These are not my opinions. This is just what he's told me. Like, yeah, I think it was slick. It was actually slick.
Yeah.
Everyone's watching. Do you know what I mean? Then Louis, though, when she said, I think he's insecure, Louis was just, but we're all insecure. Jesus.
Louis is a little ass licker, I swear. He's just a snake. Like, you know, just slivers about. He's just a little snake. Absolutely.
You know? Seriously, he really is. And like Lauren was just like, I think she could see that Gary, because Gary was just like, you know, yeah, of course it's gonna be me, like that type of thing. And he was kind of taking it on the chin a little bit. And like Lauren was just like, no, she's actually been really kind about you. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. And trying to dampen what Louis had actually put out. I think they're gonna turn on Louis. I think they're all actually
I hope they do in this nomination. I hope we are hearing Louis's name ring out consistently. I hope so.
Yeah. And like basically, I think that Gary's trying hard not to show that he's got no hard feelings. He does hug Sharon and stuff, but later on he starts talking to Levi and he starts chatting. He's just like, you know, haven't even had a chance to do what I wanted to do, what I came in here to do and stuff. It's just like, yeah, the mission's gonna be over, mate.
Yeah,
the mission's
you probably were told you got to get close to the final for us to try and bring you in.
Yeah,
like, you have to be there 10 days. Just like he knows you could see he was pissed, but trying to firm it. Like, I can't be openly pissed at this, but I'm pissed. And also I hated seeing Fern going over and being like, oh, are you okay?
Oh yeah, but she's gonna play that role.
Oh,
she's gonna play that role. She is. She's just gonna. I think she's gonna do that to everybody. I don't think she's gonna. she's that's her game. She's gonna be like, I'm mother, I'm gonna make sure everyone's okay and stuff and everything like that. She hasn't got cranky yet, so we'll see. But I want to see what does a third meltdown look like? Like, do you know what I mean?
Who are you really?
Yeah.
Like, who are you really? Like, literally, yeah, I don't know. But she's thoroughly annoyed me this episode. And I genuinely really was like, I think I really liked Fern when she was going in. But now I'm like, oh, you're that woman.
2 days.
Yeah.
2 days. 2 days. Seriously.
She hasn't shown us who she is. And you can't be like the supporting act for everybody. What's your opinions? You can do that as well as having opinions. And the fact that she's just allowing everyone to talk, I feel that's such a play that people do in workspaces. So you never know what they think. They're always there in support of you.
Yeah.
But what do you stand on? Because it's very easy to get to the final that way. And it's like, okay, all right, so we see your game.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just another tactic, isn't it? People talk about themselves. But that's the thing. I feel like, and it's easy to do that if you feel uncomfortable. I don't know. Yeah. But yes, randomly in the middle of the night, they show the bedroom and Gary falls out of bed.
That was so random.
Like, dude.
I didn't get it. I was like, how?
I feel like it's attention.
Something like, it's going to get shown, in it. Like he knows it's going to be screen time. Because I really was like, how did that happen?
Yeah.
Like, really? Yeah.
Maybe his handler is just like, if you need help, fall out of bed.
Send us a bat signal. Oh my god.
Oh god. Yeah. So yeah.
That did make me laugh though. I literally, because that must have been a FUD as well.
It was a FUD because he's sleeping in the same bed as Colson, right? And Colson's just like, he was smiling big, like you can see him. And I think it was Zizi walking past as well. I think she must have been going to the bathroom or something. I'm pretty sure because she had braids and a scarf. So maybe Zizi. I think it was Zizi. Yeah.
Yeah, that was jokes. A bit mad. But
no, he's definitely trying not to laugh. But yeah, that was it. That was the episode so far. But yeah, I feel like it's early days. It's really early in. Although we don't have a lot of time. Do you know what I mean? Because you think about it, Love Island Games was 3 weeks and we had Spice from the start. So it's possible, but producers, isn't it?
I mean, it will, usually with celeb, it's their first nominations because of their egos are huge. That's usually when they start being themselves because their egos now go crazy. So we'll probably see. I don't know who they're gonna go for, but I feel like it could be Gary and Louis that are up.
Yeah. I just hope. The only thing is, though, I will say, like, in terms of like the ZZ campaign, is that no one's calling her out to say that, oh yeah, that's my girl, that's my thing. Do you know what I mean? At the moment, like that's not happening. So I wonder if she's been a bit too quiet, maybe a bit too safe. I don't know. But like sometimes as well, it can take a bit, like, especially if you're on like, actually I don't know her life, but like not in a predominantly black space, it can take a while to kind of come out your shell, to know if it's safe to come out of your shell as well. But like seeing her cooking with Levi and Marisha in the kitchen was cute. That was nice. But then I was also like, all the blacks are cooking. This is nuts.
Yeah. I agree. I think she probably is, and weighing it up. And I understand that tact. Kind of need a little bit of a crew. So, like the initial people where you're like, I like these guys. And then you just make a really big impression with them. And that could be David. I do see her spend a bit of time with David. Probably is Marisha.
Ekin?
The game with Ekin, but Ekin, she's smart, innit? So she's aligning with the olders. And I don't know if she's spending much time with anybody else. Really. Yeah. But Ekin would have been a good play. If you could get her on side. Yeah, she would have been a good one. Yeah.
I agree.
I really hope she's safe, and it's just the two guys that are up that we got to pick between. I hope that scenario, because I don't know Zizi's in it,
Mm.
I'd go first, you know, and that would be a huge
Yeah.
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 Yeah,
Sarah as well.
Yeah, I want Ekin to be friends with Zizi. At least game friends.
Mm.
I don't think she's going to be real life friends with anybody, but at
Mhm.
least in the house friends, that would have been great. But I did
Yeah.
notice when who was she talking to, and she was saying who she knew, and she didn't say Zizi like at all.
Oh,
Like,
she's talking Nikita. Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw that as well. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. Jordan says she was wrong for the way she allowed them to drop raw onions in that meat. They have to be cooked down to release the flavor. I didn't notice that.
But yeah, so they gave them onions then. I know Levi was asking for onions.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so funny.
For real, Ekin is not loyal. She isn't, which is really funny when she said that she looks for loyalty.
Yeah.
Who else said that? That was Georgia S. That was her line, wasn't it? Like, I'm loyal.
I'm loyal. Still looking for proof on that one, mate.
Yes.
Yes. But yeah. Tomorrow, guys, we're gonna review Love is Blind, the last episodes of Love is Blind. We're seeing a lot on these social media streets. But we're going to do that tomorrow, so make sure you're up to date for our conversation tomorrow, and obviously we'll review that Celebrity Big Brother 2. What else? Oh no, we can't reveal.
Oh, look at sneak peek, Aaliyah.
Oh, sugar. Yes, thank you, Aaliyah. My bad. I was gonna lock it off, mate.
Aaliyah's like, you're not wrapping up. We've got stuff to do.
My bad. Seriously.
Okay,
Oh, I love it.
Yes. So tomorrow, Love is Blind, episode 12. That would be a good one. I can't.
Was it only one episode? Is it only the one? Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, I think it's just one episode. Let's see. Okay, let's watch sneak peek. It's coming, guys. Sneak peek is coming. And while you're waiting, please like this video as well. At the beginning, please book it. There's like over 60 of you in here, so we should really be on 30 or 40 likes.
Okay, ready to go?
Let's see.
I do love islands, but if you're in a hot country, it's kind of a little bit like a free holiday. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, it wasn't really for me.
It's really low.
See that?
Oh, sorry.
I mean,
shall I do it again? Hold on.
Yeah.
It's because I didn't turn it up here because there you go. Oh, there was an ad at the beginning. So
it's not like Love Island. I would never do Love Islands, but if you're in a hot country, it's kind of a little bit like a free holiday. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, it wasn't really for me. Maybe we didn't get to see that. Yeah, I mean, it's a reality show filmed 24/7, honey. You only see 40 minutes of it. That's what I just said. That's why I said maybe we didn't get to see it.
It's not going to happen.
But that's what I just said. I can tussle.
I know you can tussle, but you ain't going to tussle.
I can tussle.
You ain't going barefoot can tussle over here.
We can have a verbal tussle. We had one already in there.
When?
In the thing. In the
Y'all had a fight.
Why is it so loud?
This is Big Brother.
Okay, here it comes.
Just remember it's the game.
It's time for nominations.
I felt like at first it was very like, I'm watching you. Not everyone's putting the same effort in about, cooking, cleaning.
It's just a clash of personalities, if I'm being honest with you.
There's so many better people in the house. Who do I want to go and sit with? I go and sit with the other people.
I don't know who she is. She's playing a game and it's made me feel uneasy.
My second nomination is Ekin Su.
Ooh.
She's a couple of times suggested that I could fit into one of her bikinis and get into the hot tub. Show off your cellulite. See how you roll your bosoms up like a Swiss roll and tuck them in your bra. But from my point of view, it's like, I've had those days, darling. Thank you very much, but no.
Okay.
Interesting.
They're not. I knew from the honey, from when she said honey. Yeah, I was just like, nah. It's sad. It's sad. So it's sad. It's sad.
Now I feel vindicated for
about
Ekin and her ways from the jump. See that little heifer? See what she's gonna try and do to ZZ? Yeah. 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 You see it? Ekin-Su is very fake, most definitely. She knows she can't play that game with ZZ. Feel good.
This is the worst case scenario. This is terrible.
Can't lie. I feel very good.
Okay, you called it. You did. Babe. Oh man. Why did they only show who Fern nominated though? That's teasing. That's proper teasing.
It's true.
I don't think. Oh man.
Terry says I need to put them in a get along t-shirt. No. Trust Black women's instincts.
It's true.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah,
it's not about Ekin, man. Yeah, I see her real colours shining through.
Nah, it's true. And Fern's not having it either. Fern is not having it.
Yeah.
I wonder who Bradley's talking about. Maybe Louis?
About not pulling their weight.
Yeah.
It could be Louis. I haven't even seen Louis stand. Louis ain't gonna clean, is he? Because let's face it, he stole a bed.
Yeah. He'll just say, I done it.
And then he tried to move everybody around. Remember, he was like, I want Ekin to sleep next to me. And
yeah.
Louis is an asshole, so he's probably talking about Louis. I hope they all. I would love it actually if they all voted Louis and Ekin-Su. I would love that.
Yeah. And Gary's got to go as well. Seriously, he's got to go.
Sarah Reed said, Nana and Sade, do a likes register before you sign off.
Yes, it's true, guys. Make sure you've booked the like button, please.
Okay, let me.
We even done first looks. Oh, mate. Oh no, I don't like it. The thing is, yeah. Can't make me pick. I don't want to. This is so annoying.
Yeah, sorry, chick.
It's gonna be sad.
She's not a good one. I'm looking now, guys. I'm looking at what other likes that we're on.
This is when you need Kevin.
I know. We're on 21. Come on, guys, please.
Oh, come on, guys.
Get the likes up. Get the likes up. Let's at least sign off on 40.
Yeah. That would be nice. Do you know what I mean? Seriously. Davide, waving cat designs. Oh, I want to see what we've got.
Right. That is off. First Callum, now Ekin.
Yeah. I was like, what I like, man. Seriously. Man. Sad times. Yeah. Sad times.
What an asshole, man.
if she's still there, I still think I would still like. No, actually, I don't know. Because I don't like Fern now either. Oh, my back.
Oh, God. Nana, we have not forgotten Sammy.
Thank you, Sarah. Thank you very much. Seriously. It's funny. But yeah.
You guys will never let me forget Sammy. It's actually hilarious.
Nah, not ever, mate. Because what was you thinking? Have you looked at his pictures recently?
No.
Do you check in?
No, I
Check
don't
in
even.
to save. No, you don't even check in.
I haven't been checking in with him. I will go on now though. I'm gonna look. Well, what's he been looking like? Has he not got his curly hair
No, I
anymore?
didn't give a damn about Sammy. You really so hard for him.
The Waving Cat Design says, nope, we never forget.
Oh, mate.
What's the old Samster been up to?
Oh, mate.
Was it Sammy Root? Okay.
So you can't even think for these people. You can only hope for the best, you know, until they show you otherwise. And like we've seen otherwise now. Sad times.
Okay, not with straight hair.
What's that?
Doesn't. But when he's got his curly hair out,
no, bro.
He's a handsome guy.
No. He has an enlarged hamster face. And it's
how can you say this man looks like a hamster?
He does.
There's one picture, I see it.
Yes.
I see the squirrely vibes. I see where you're going. But from other angles, he's an all right looking dude.
Gerbil, mate.
New pictures. Yeah. Oh. A new photographer is what he needs because some of these.
No. Photographer ain't gonna fix that, honey.
No, I'm telling you. No. You need somebody to get the right angle because some of the pictures on Instagram should not have made the cut. But other than that, Sammy's all right.
Alicia says, I hate Sammy. Nana, please stop this madness. A Waving Cat Design says, Nana, one word, Specsavers.
I mean, I couldn't find my glasses again today. I said, a lot of times it is a bit hazy. Like life is a bit hazy for me, but I can still spot an arsehole.
Okay. Oh man. Okay, that's throwing a spanner in the works.
I love it.
But I really like Zizi's being herself. Do you know what I mean? Because even when she's like to Marisha, like, why are you being so loud? Like, relax.
Yeah, it's for real though. When we're talking about somebody inside voice, like,
yeah. Yeah.
No, gosh.
Man.
Oh, bless you guys. You guys always give me jokes.
Yeah. Okay, guys, we are going to be back tomorrow at 12. We're going to be talking about tonight's episode of Celebrity Big Brother and also Love is Blind as well. So it's going to be a bumper episode to finish off the week. Thank you so much again for joining us. Make sure you book that like button. If you haven't done it already, do it now. Replay Gang, leave your comments. Share with like-minded people. And remember to subscribe to Your Aunties Could Never, Nana Evans and hey, it's Sade Salami. We are trying to get to 3,000 subscribers on YouTube. So guys, let's get there, man. Let's try and get there before the end of this show. That would be really nice.
Please. Let's make it happen for real.
Yeah, seriously. And all of our other details in the description box. So guys, see you tomorrow. Have a good one. Bye.
Bye.